Alright guys, welcome back into the channel and into one more Forza Motorsport 7 video. We're going to be doing the To the Finish Line Forzathon event. So the first challenge, we need to set a drift score of 15,000 on a single lap in a Porsche. I suck at drifting. The California Drifter, for those of you who remember, wasn't actually an achievement in Forza Motorsport 5. That was a nightmare for me. That was one of the very last achievements that I unlocked in that game because I struggled so much to get 15,000 points around the Toyota. I forgot the Long Beach track. That's the name of the track. Alright, so we're in Maple Valley using the Porsche GT2 RS. Yeah, it doesn't help us that I got off the track. I downloaded a drift tune setup, but I don't think this car feels drifty enough. Oh crap. Yeah, that's gonna be difficult. I don't have a lot of Porsche cars. I only have, I think, 3 cars in my car collection. So I don't have a lot of choice when it comes to choosing the right car for drifting. Looks like they changed the drifting in this game, at least when you compare it to Forza 5, because I didn't play drift events in Forza 6 at all that I remember. And I remember that in Forza 5 you had like these specific sections that you were able to drift on in order to get points. You could drift anywhere you wanted, but only these sections would give you points for drifting. And it looks like that in Forza 7 the game kind of gives you drift points whenever you drift, regardless of where you are on the track. So that's good news for drifters, I think, especially for those amazing guys who are able to pull off drifts that, like track long drifts. I really have no idea of how they do that, but that's awesome. Okay, I'm gonna quit the game and see if it registers, because we got 16,000 points in the first lap. Turns out I had to redo the event. You can quit the event after you scored 15,000 points. You actually need to wait for the timer to run out for it to count. So keep that in mind when you're going for this challenge. But anyways, moving on to challenge number 2, complete 3 races in a Porsche. That's easy enough. So we're racing the Bernese Alps. I think this car was red, but it turned into gray. What is going on? It happened on the last video where I thought I had gotten as a prize the C63 in black color, but turned out to be a bluish gray. I don't know what's going on, but this track was introduced in Forza Motorsport 4, I think. Man, that was an awesome track for that game, and I still love it. It's still one of my favorite tracks. I love most of the tracks in Forza Motorsport, especially so the fictional ones. This is actually a fictional one based off Switzerland, sorry. So this is a really nice track. It's half kind of city, half mountains. So it's got all the elements there. It's a high-speed track too. I kind of like this car. It feels so unlike Porsche. Oh, I pushed a little bit too hard. But I'm glad that we didn't lose too much time, and we managed to finish in third place, but just by this much because we were about to get overtaken by that Koenigsegg one. Moving on to the second race of the challenge, this time at Hockenheim Ring. I have a little bit of trouble pronouncing this track. Ah, come on. Forgot to shift up as usual. You're probably used to it by now. You see me missing my shifts fairly often, so that's not news to anybody. Oh crap. Yeah, we're not gonna be able to reel these guys in because we just have 2 corners left. Moving on to Road Atlanta for the last race of the challenge. I really like this car. I think I'm gonna take it to an online lobby as well. I'm finding a lot of really nice cars by doing these Forzathons, actually. Cars that I've never driven in the game, at least not so far. You can see the car has a lot of power on straights, a lot of power to push the AI off the track as well. So that's a good thing to have. Not in online lobbies though. I try to race as clean as possible when I'm racing online. Okay. Nice finish on the grass. Okay, so we unlocked the last challenge. This is actually a 3 challenge event, unlike the other one, the Speed Ski, which was actually 4. But anyways, challenge number 3. Win a race on the Nürburgring GP in a Porsche. Alright, let's see if we can win the race, because we need to win it. Yeah, I can be an asshole sometimes. Okay, so this is the last part of the challenge. We absolutely need to win this race. Let's see if the AI doesn't screw us up. Oh, come on. Okay, so we got some catching up to do. Unfortunately, because that Reguera kind of messed up and I ended up colliding with him, so unfortunately we're not doing as well as I thought we would right off the bat. But that's fine, we still have 2 laps left to go, so we might be able to catch up, or not. Okay, one more car off the track. This is the P1 GTR. Bye-bye. What is going on with the Reguera? Again, I don't know if you saw that, but the Reguera almost ended up in the pit lane. I have no idea what is going on with the AI there. I had to retry the event because the AI simply pulled away and there was no way I would be able to catch up before the end of the race. So, but we're doing much better now. We're up in first place right at the beginning of the race. The Reguera did exactly the same thing that it did on the last race over that second corner. And it kind of messed up the AI, so I took the opportunity and passed a couple cars. Oh great, there's a LaFerrari. just behind us. So we're gaining some distance over the AI, which is always a good thing. But we can't take things too easy, otherwise they're gonna catch up with us in no time. Of course the AI would have to be dirty. Let's see if we can gain a little bit on this LaFerrari. Yeah, we did. Okay, so we're on the last lap. We're still in first place, but the AI is very close behind. So there's a chance that they might overtake us before the end of the race. Let's try to not let it happen, because I don't want to have to restart a race once again. And that it is our car, the 1957 Porsche 356A Speedster. Let's take it out for a spin. So this is a one-lap race around Road Atlanta, because I believe this car is slow AF, so not a big fan of these old cars, to be honest. I'm kind of more into modern, cutting-edge type of cars. So, but this is part of Porsche history, so we wouldn't have any of the cars that we do today if it weren't for these older cars. So I can certainly appreciate the historic value that these cars have. The car is surprisingly nimble, but I don't know. I guess I pushed the car a little bit too much, and even though I tried to counter steer, the car just didn't respond, and I ended up in that tire wall. It's nimble, but it's tricky at the same time. If you try to buy the competition by being too aggressive, it is gonna bite you back. So I think this car could use some tuning. It was an awful race because we screwed up back there, but that was just to get a feel for the new car that we just got via Forzathon. But anyways, guys, I hope you had fun watching me do one more Forzathon event. I do intend on bringing more Forzathon event videos in the future as soon as Turn 10 Studios make more of these available. But anyways, if you liked, hit the like button, subscribe to the channel for more Forza Motorsport 7 content, share the video with your friends and on your social media. It helps me out a lot and I really appreciate the help. And I hope to see you guys on the next one. Bye.